Okay, fine. So today's session we will start with a very simple concept that we have done earlier, which is the where clause. Okay, this where clause we'll get to see on page number 33. The definition is very simple. The where clause in MySQL is used in conjunction with select, update, delete, insert into to filter rows based on particular condition. Okay, so simply a where clause, as we have seen, if we only select this much query and we run it, this query is this query, right? If we only select this query and we run it, it will give us all the it will give us all the data. Now see, I've selected this query. Yeah, I know I have the employee table in the cupboard database. I'm running it, but I'm getting an error because table does not exist. Why it does not exist? Because what is highlighted, company database is highlighted. It doesn't have employee table. We have to go into the cupboard database. So to go into the cupboard database, I can either double click here, highlight, or I can even do this. I can write here cupboard dot employee. This is database name dot table name. I've taught you this one. Okay, now if I run this, yeah, now it is giving me output. So this select command is giving me the complete table. It is selecting everything without any condition. It is giving me everything. The where clause is to tell the condition that we want. The where clause is to tell the condition that we want. Now it will not give the whole table. It will give us the table with a condition, right? It will give us the table with the condition, right? So let's see what ChatGPT says about the particular where clause. Where clause in MySQL from row operation point of view. So what does this says? It says that where clause is an essential part of query that is used to filter rows based on specific condition. It operates from a row level perspective, determining from which row the table should be included in the result set based upon the given condition. Okay, so very important. What I want to you people to highlight about where clause is the where clause, this specific clause is a row operation. What does it means? That first this much query will run, select star from this query will run. The where clause will go to every row. Remember this part about where clause, that it is a row operation. The where clause is a row operation. This definition has to be remembered. I haven't written it here. It is written ahead into the having clause. So just remember that a where clause is a row operation clause. Okay, it will go into every row and check if these conditions, whatever conditions are written after where, are fulfilled or not. So it is a row operation. It will go to every row, it will sort it, and then it will give the result. Okay, only this much satisfies, so it will give this much, but it will go into every row of your table. So it is a row operation. Fine, moving on ahead. Now today we will see the comparison operator. Comparison operator on page number 35. So these are the comparisons operator. So I have already written it for you. Now we will just simply start typing it. So the question to you will be given as find employees with salary equal to 12 lakhs. So how will you write? I will write select star from which table? Employee table. Where? What will I write? Salary. I want salary is equal to 1200. Na? I will write salary column should be equal to 12 lakhs. Okay, now if I run this query, I will get people whose salary is exactly equal to 12 lakh. That is Adhiraj Kohli and Aditi Mhatre. 12 lakh, 12 lakh. So this is your equal to operator. This is comparing that the 12 lakh value in the salary column is for which row only. So these two rows. So it will give you the complete rows matching salary 12 lakh. Fine. The second comparison operator that we have to see is, let's say, greater than. For greater than, same query, same exact query. Okay, same exact query. What will change? Only the sign will change, right? The sign will change. The sign will be greater than. This is the greater than sign, right? Now if I run this query, I will get everyone who has salary greater than 12 lakhs. See, 1, 2, 3, 4 people are there from our table whose salary is greater than 12 lakh. Similarly, if I want to find people whose salary is less than 12 lakh, so only this sign will change. Select star from employee table, where condition, see, find employee with salary less than 12 lakh. So this will only change. It will change to the less than operator. Okay, I'll run this. Now I am getting people whose salary is compulsorily less than 12 lakhs. Okay, fine. Now so these were the comparison operators, such like greater than, equal to. If you just put an equal to sign, people whose salary is equal to that amount will also be there. Okay, and not equal to, I have taught you this in the previous lecture. Now we are moving on to special operators in MySQL, and these first 3, 4 operators, these first 5 operators are very, very important. So please pay very good attention to it. The lecture won't take long this time. Okay, so like operator, like, okay, or in the layman terms we same. Okay, matching. That is basically like operator. You match the pattern. So when is a like operator used? The definition is simple. It is used for pattern matching within string values. It is used for pattern matching within string values. What is the meaning of this? It means, let's say, just a minute. Okay, it means, see, what are your string values? What are your string values? The first name and the last name, these are your string values. Better? These are the varchars, right? We have given the data type of them as varchar while creating the table. So from this columns and these particular rows, it will match the string. For example, the question will be like this: find employees whose last name starts with S. Which is the last name column? Which is the last name column? Over here. This is the last name column. I want to find an employee, exact employee, whose last name is starting with S. See, G, K, P, P, M, J, M, S. So this is the one name whose last name is starting with S. So how will I write the query for that? So I get only this row. How will I write the query for that? So I will get only this row. So the query for it goes like this. So first I need to explain you people what is a like operator. Okay, like operator. Start with it. So a like operator, it's basically matches the pattern. Now to match the pattern, there are two specific ways. Okay, two specific ways to match the pattern. Okay, so there is the percentage wildcard. There are two wildcards. Okay, there are two wildcards. So there are two wildcards. Now what this wildcard does is that it gives you the number of spaces. What does wildcard do? It gives you the number of spaces. I'll explain it to you what does that mean while writing down the query itself. The first wildcard is percentage symbol. This is your percentage symbol, right? This is your first wildcard. The second wildcard is your underscore. Symbol. This is your second wildcard. These two are your basically your wildcards. The first wildcard is percentage symbol. The second wildcard is a underscore symbol. Now what these indicates? Percentage indicates. Now what do I want over here? I want a person whose last name, find employees whose last name starts with S. Last name should start with S only. So while it simply means that whatever the name of the person can be. See, in our current scenario, in our case, the name of the person is last name of the person is Surve, right? It can be anything. It can be Savant also, right? It can be anything. It can be Satpute, right? See, this is 5 letters. This is how many? 6 letters. This is also 6 letters. So after this first letter S, which we want to find, are we sure how many characters will be present? We don't know. After S over here, there are how many characters? There are total 4 characters, right? There are 4 characters. After this S, there are how many characters total? There are 5 characters. Here also there are 5 characters. So we don't know exactly how many characters will be there, right now? Right? Here there are 4 characters. Here there are 5 characters. So we don't know exactly. So when we don't know, after what we want S. After the letter that we want, how many characters will follow? We use a percentage wildcard. So a percentage wildcard basically matches any number of characters. It matches any number of character. What does it means, any number of character? So in our last name list, it can be anything. Okay, it can be anything. It will not matter how many letters are there. It will only match the first letter. Rest other will follow. What does that mean is, if for finding the query, our query will look like the similar format: select star from employee table, right? This much query we know. Now we have to give a condition. So to give a condition, we always write a where clause. Yes, where we will now give the condition where last name, okay, last name is like. We will give an operator like. This like will match the pattern. After the like operator, we will give it a pattern, and the pattern is written in a quotation marks. Okay, so what do we want the name to start with? The name should start with S. Yes, but do you know how many letters ahead will be there compulsory? No, you don't know how many letters will be there. So we write a percentage symbol, that there are some letters ahead of it. We don't know. You just match the S string. The string S. You just match S string. I am not concerned how many letters are ahead of it. This is the query only. Finish. Simple. Select star from the employee table, where clause to give the condition. What condition? That last name is it starts with S. So to start, you will write the starting letter. It will match it. Which match the starting letter S? This particular last name starts S, and this percentage means there are any number of characters. We don't care about it. How many characters are there? N number of characters, right? So matches any number of characters, the percentage symbol. Now if I run this query, what will I get? I will get the employee. I will get the employee whose last name starts with an S. Similarly, I want to find employee whose last name ends with S. Ends with S means Uh, okay, so ends with S. Now I want something that will end with S. Surname that will, sorry, ends with I. Sorry. So sorry. Last name ends with I and I. Okay, so there can be many surnames that end with I. Can it be Kohli? Yes, it can be Kohli. Can it be Kohli? Yeah, it can be Kohli. There are many more surnames, right? It can be also Gowri also. Yes, it can be Gowri. How many? We just want a string where the last letter is I. All these have matching last letter I. Yes, they have last letter matching I. We don't care how many letters are there in front of them. This have 4 letters. Okay, good with that. This have 3 letters ahead of it, right? This have 3 letters. This have again 4 letters. So we are not concerned how many letters are ahead of it. We are just concerned what is the end. End should be I and we are good. The end must be I and we are good with it, right? So can we write it like this? Can we write the condition like this? We want it to end with I, right? We want the condition to end with I. So we are not caring what is before the I, right? So can we write percentage here? Yes, we can. This becomes your condition that end should be I. I don't care how many letters are before it. How many letters are before it? 4 letters. I don't care. 3 letters. I don't care. I just want an I. So basically a percentage symbol matches any character. You can write it before or you can write it after. Like if you want it after, you write it after S. You want it before, you write it before S. So I can copy this whole query again over here. Select star from employee where last name S. Okay, I will delete this S. Percent means it can start with anything, but it should compulsory end with I. If you see, if I run this query now, I will get the output last name Gowri, the spellings end with I. Before it there are 4 letters GAWL. I don't care how many letters are there. This is Kohli, last there are 3 letters before I don't care. This percentage symbol takes care of the extra letters that are there. Okay, so this is called a wildcard. This percentage symbol is a wildcard that matches any number of characters. Okay, now we come to the second, there is one more condition. Now let's say I want name, I want select employees whose last name contains A and T, whose last name contains AT string. It should be AT continuous. So there can be like let's say there can be a name, let's say Shanta. Okay, Shanta. There can be a name, let's say Shantaram. Okay, Shantaram. Sorry, it can't be. No. Let's say I have some random name and there is an AT in it. Okay, yeah. Again, I have some random name. There is an AT in it. I don't care where that AT is present. All I am care is that there should be AT. Okay, all I am care that the name should have AT in it. I am not concerned how many letters are there before it or how many letters are there after it. What will I do now? I am not concerned how many letters are before it or how many letters are after it. I am not concerned with that. I just want AT into that string. Is it now understandable that now we can write the query as percentage AT, again percentage, and then close the quotations. This percentage will take care of this first letters, right? Then there is an AT. It will check if there is a AT in there. Yes, there is a AT in there in green. Yeah, and this percentage, the ending percentage, will take care of this pattern. We don't care what that is, how many numbers of lines are there, how many letters are there. We don't care about it. We just care about AT. So when they say that find employees whose last name contains 80, contains, okay, it is not like starts with or ends with, it is not like that, contains 80. So for query for that will be select star from employee where last name like percent 80 again percent. Now if I run this query, see last name Patil 80 80 Matre, this is 80 80, it is not concerning what is before or what is after that. So this is the way we use the percentage wildcard. This is the reason how we use the percentage wildcard. Okay, next there is the second wildcard that we are going to use is the underscore wildcard. Underscore wildcard matches a single character. This matches a single character. What does this mean? See, percentage will match any number of characters, but when we'll use underscore, it will match only one single character, like just K or just H. This is a single character, it will only match a single character. So let's get example of that. Okay, see, find employees whose last name has A in second letter. Second letter में A होना चाहिए. It should have an A in second letter. Again, we will see our whole table. Whose last name have A in the second place? See, Gauri, this has A in second letter. Patil, it has A. Jadhav, it has A. Again, Baba, it has A in second letter. Okay, last name has second letter. Now what we will do? Second letter, na? Second letter. How will we match second letter? See, Gawli. Okay, Patil, Patil, right? Second letter should be A. So first letter should be only one character. So I have to replace it with the underscore. Similarly here, the first letter should be replaced with underscore. Okay, I don't care what is ahead of this, if this is 3 letter or what letter, I don't care. So how will I write the pattern for it? See, these are called as patterns. These are called as patterns. These patterns are matched in this string. Okay, so I want second letter to be A. First letter I don't know what it is, but I know it is a single letter right now, because we want second letter to be A. Second letter should be A. That is the only condition that we know. So we know that if this is the second letter, first letter should be something. So single character, na, I will give here underscore for that. We know second letter is A. Okay, I give A. I don't care what is ahead of this. 3 letters or whatever letters, I don't care. So what will I write? I don't care how many numbers of letters are there. So percentage. This will match all the strings which will have A as the second letter in the last name. Let's try this out. I'll copy this. I'll paste it directly. Fine. Okay. So what will I write? First letter I don't know, but I know it is a single character, so underscore. Second letter I know it is A, and I don't care what is at the end, how many characters are there, or letters are there, so percentage. Now if I run this query, see, I will get last name whose second letter is compulsorily A. Look, right? What I just teached you, the like operator, it is a very important operator from interview point of view. Please focus on it. Okay, now next, find employee whose last name is exactly 5 characters long. Now here we care that the name should be only 5 letters. It cannot be 3 letters, it cannot be 6 letters, exactly 5 letters. What is saying? Exactly 5 letters. Come on, people, type your message into the chat box. Let's see how many people get it. What should I write over here? How should I match the pattern? I want last name which is exactly, okay, 5 characters long. Can anyone type it? Just type me the condition. What should I write in the like operator? Perfect. See, what will I write? I will write here 5 characters long. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 underscore, which means it will be 5 characters long. Now if I run this query, what I am getting? Last name which are exactly 5 letters. See, what I just teached you is a very important concept from interview point of view. It is all right over here on page number 36. Percentage matches any sequence of characters. Underscore matches any single character, and everything you want is given over here. See, you want last name starting with S, so you will write S first and then percentage. Last name ends with an I, so I will be at the end and percentage will come before it. Last name contains 80, so 80 will be in the middle, percentage will be at both the ends. Last name has A in the second letter, so percentage, we don't know first letter, second letter we know it should be A, and we don't care how many characters are there. And last name is exactly 5 characters long, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we are getting total 5. Okay? Yeah? Next operator is a very important operator. Today what I'm teaching you is everything is important. Okay, regex operator we are going to skip it because they will not ask you. Okay, for now we'll skip it. Let's come to the between operator. So the between operator, what does it do? It checks if value falls within a specified range inclusive of end value, means end value should be included. Between operator checks if value conditions that you are given, the value falls within that range. For example, let's see the question. Find employees whose salary is between 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. Okay, whose salary is between 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. Okay, 10 lakhs and 15 lakhs. How will I do that? So the query is again the same. First I will write select star from employee. Select star from employee, right? So I have selected my whole table for now. But what do I want? I want employees whose salary is between a particular range, right? Whose salary is between a particular range. What will I write here? Select star from employee, where condition? Where salary column should be between what? 10 lakh and 10 lakh and operator. See, we are using the and operator over here, and 15 lakh. Now if I run this query, I will get everyone whose salary is between 10 lakh and 15 lakh. 12, 11, 13, 12, 14, 10. So these are the people whose salary is between 10 lakh and 15 lakh. What does this statement means? End values included. What are the end values? 10 lakh and 15 lakh are the end values, right? You can see that a person with 10 lakh salary is also included. This is an end value and it is included. It is not excluded. It is included in the answer. Okay? So please by heart this. Checks if values fall within a specified range. This is your range, 10 lakh and 20 lakh. And operator is used over here. Where operator is used over here. Okay? Fine. Then find employees whose salary is not between 10 lakh and 15 lakh. I will copy the exact same query, right? Exact same query. Select star from employee table where salary is not, I will write here not between 10 lakh and 15 lakh. This is another way to write not. Okay, exclamatory mark was for the arithmetic operations. Okay, this is for a value. Not can also be written like this. Select star from employee which salary is not between 10 lakh and 15 lakh. So all these people, they will be excluded. They will not be included in this result. If I run this, everyone here will be gone. See, salaries above 15 lakh and salary below 10 lakh. Only those people are showing whose salary is above 15 lakh and below 10 lakh. Right? So that is how So that is how basically a between operator works. Page number 38, between operator. Okay, fine. Now we will go to the next operator, which is the in operator. It is used to specify a list of values and check if a given expression matches any value in that list. What does that specifically mean? Now over here in our own table, if I want to see, here are only 5 departments, right? 5 to 6 departments. Okay, 5 to 6 departments. But what if there are like 100 departments? Okay, but out of those 100 departments, I only want to select 3 departments. So what is the query to only select 3 departments? So to select only particular section, the query is select star from what table? Employee table. Condition is where you want department, right? Where department in, you are using in operator in, and now you will pass a list over here. What is the first value? The first value is, let's say I want people from mech and computer. Na mech, I'll give a comma. The second value is comp. I'll complete the query. Now in this query, select star from employee, the whole table will be selected, but we are giving it a condition where department should be either mechanical or computer, where the department should be in this list. In this list, what list? Mechanical and computer. So this is how an in operators work. Now if I run, I'll get only people from mechanical and computer. See, department only mechanical and only computer. So when you have a specific requirement that from a particular column I want only these certain values to be selected, so I write it in a in. I cannot use a equal to. At that time I will use in and pass it as a list. In operator clear for everyone? Okay, fine. Over here now, in the theory part, there is null or is not null. See, we have given values to every table in our every row in our table, right? We have given value to everything. Okay, everything. But let's consider this table. Okay, this table. Salary over here is null, here is null, here is null. So when I want to find salary columns where salary is null, I will write query like select star from employee where salary here is gender, or we can say where salary is null. Okay, select star from employee where salary is null. Where salary is null, it will select 103, it will select 105, and it will select 106, because here salary is null. It will select these 3 rows. Or you can do the opposite. Sometimes we want columns which are not null. So you just have to write is not null. When you will write is not null, 101, 102, 101, 102, 104 and 107 will be selected, because here there are values. So only these rows will be selected. I'm not writing this because we don't have the table for it, but you get the gist of it, that what is null, is not null. When you want to check for the absence or presence of null values, it is also important. Definitions. This checks for absence or presence of null values. If there is a null value, it will show you. If there is not null value, according to what you have written. The exist operator for the time being we'll skip. They won't ask you for now, but we'll see to it in further of our lectures. Distinct. Now there is a difference between unique and distinct. Okay, there is a difference between unique and distinct. There is a difference between unique and distinct. What is the difference between unique and distinct? Unique. Okay, unique. Just a second. Okay, unique and distinct. See, unique. Now what does distinct do? I will first show you what does distinct do. The distinct keywords removes duplicate values from the result set. What does that mean? Mechanical, 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 electrical, electrical, chemical, chemical. So these are all duplicates. So it will expel all the duplicates and it will give me only the unique value once. It will delete all the duplicates. Mechanical will be given only once to me. It will not be repeated to me again and again. So what do I want? I want only select. I just want department, right? Only department. I want to see select all unique departments. Now see the difference, guys. See the difference. Is here anywhere written that show me the whole table like this? Do you want to see the whole table? No. What does that person is asking the question? Always listen, always see what he is asking. He's asking only and all unique departments only. I just want department section only. Only department section. He doesn't want all of this. So can I write here select star from employee? Can I write here? No, I cannot. I will only write here department. Select department column only. What does this star stands for? I have taught you. The star statement stands for everything. The star statement selects everything. Selects everything means it selects every column, right? Star is to select everything. But when we want specific columns, we write only the name of the column, right? We just want department. Select department from employee table. If I run this query, I will only get the department table. See, I got only the department table, right? If I want the, let's say, employee ID, I'll write a comma. So only two columns will be selected: employee ID and department employee column and department column, right? See, employee ID and their departments. But for the time being in the question, I just want employee department and I'm getting employee, fine. But what is the question? Unique values. I don't want this repeated mechanical, I don't want this. So what will I do? I will use the distinct operator. The distinct operator. Now if I run the query, select distinct department, it will delete all the duplicates and only give me unique values for department, because I have applied distinct to department column. If I run this now, I will get only the distinct value. See, department, mechanical, electrical, civil, chemical, computer, only distinct values. So what is the difference between distinct and unique? Right, we have seen unique also, right? So what is the difference between that? Let's chat GPT it and make our own assumptions, make our own definitions also. Difference in distinct and unique in Mysql. See, I have written tabular form. I'll write tabular form. See, the very first difference, that distinct is a statement. Basically, it's a how do I put it? It's a operator, whereas unique is a constraint. We have seen what a constraint is, right? We have seen what a constraint is. Right over here, we have seen what a constraint is. On page number 8. Constraints are basic rules about data. They are used while creating the table, right? Distinct is basically a constraint, okay, and unique. Unique is a constraint, and distinct is a statement. statement, or you can say it's an operator to get data, right? You get a data because of that. Constraint, unique is a constraint while creating table. These are two different things. Because of unique, you don't get data from the table. It is not a statement, it is a constraint. This is the basic rule. This is a statement. Distinct is a statement. It is an operator like or, and this is an operator like that, like operator. It is an operator like that. Okay, so this is the basic difference between them. So don't forget this difference. This unique right here is a constraint, and distinct is an operator or a statement. This is written while creating the table. It is for the basic rules. This will get you the data. Okay, distinct will get you the data. Can you see? Distinct has got you the data, unique data. So this is the basic difference. And the last one is the concat. Last one is concat, page number 40, concat. Concat operator is used to concatenate strings. Concatenate strings. So which are the strings in our which are the strings in our table? Which are the strings? First name is string, yes. Last name is string, yes. Department is string, yes. Gender is string, yes. There are 4 strings, or basically varchar available, varchar data type columns available in our table. So I can only combine these varchar columns in concat. Concat means basically adding of string. Varchar means like concat means basically adding of strings. For example, I have first name in one column, right? So last name in another column, and gender in another column, right? So by using concat before this, I will connect all of them. I will connect all of them. Okay. So the query for it is, the concat query for it is, see, concat operator is used to concatenate strings. I have explained to you what strings are we talking about. I want full name with gender. Okay, I want full name with gender. Does our table have a full name with gender? No, it doesn't. It doesn't have a full name with gender. It has a first name separate column, last name separate column, and a gender separate column. When I want all these 3 together, that is the time when I use the concat operator. How do I write that concat operator? Select, I will concat all these strings together, and I'll give it an alias using an as operator. This as operator works as an alias. Does our table has a column name full name with gender? Can you see anywhere a column name full name with gender? No, we don't. So we will create one alias. Alias means token name. You're given a token name when you're a kid, right? It is just like that. It will not exist anywhere in our table. Does your token name is on your school certificate or anywhere? No. Token name is for you to use in your house, na? So this is an alias. Alias means your token name, to speak in layman terms. Okay. So over here also, this is a token name. So this whole concatenated string should give us by alias name full name with gender. This is what we are writing. So what will I write here? I'll write here select concat. Okay, select concat. And what do I want to concat? I want to concat the first name. Okay, I'll concat the first name. Then I'll give a comma. After that, I want a space, right? So I'll give it in quotation marks. I've given a space, quotation mark, complete. Then I'll give a comma again because it was a space. This is for space. Okay. Then I want the last name. The last name. L name. Okay. After L name, I want it to have a space again. Again, I will give a quotation, blank quotation, a blank single space quotation to tell that there should be space. And then I want to give gender, but I want to give gender in a bracket. So again, I want to give a bracket. I have to put it in quotations. See, the bracket is in quotations because I want to give a bracket over there. Again, comma complete, fine. Then I want gender to be written over here. Fine, gender is returned. I again want to complete the bracket, so again quotations, completed the bracket, quotations close, and the this open bracket should be closed na over here. So now I am closing that. Select concat. This string is there. You read this properly, you will understand. Write it properly, you will get it. Okay, I will use alias as operator. I will use an as operator which gives the alias, changes the name. As what name I want? I want full name with gender. I'll complete the string. Now if I run this, what error? Unknown name, f name in f name, l name. Just a second. I haven't given from where I have to select it. See now, so please focus. I haven't written it here completely. Okay, you have to write here from which table you are taking it, right? Select concat this whole thing, right? This whole column will be generated, but from which table? I hadn't written it over here, so please correct it. Okay, from employee table. Can you see full name with gender? Saurabh Gowri male, Adiraj Koi male. See Utkarsha Jadhav female. Can you see there is space between Saurabh and Gowri? If I remove this, if I delete this and I run this, okay, can you see there is no space? So that space is important. Okay, see if I remove this bracket will go away. Okay, if I remove this bracket will go away, the first bracket. See, first bracket is gone. That is why it is necessary, means like these are just syntaxes. Okay, fine. So we have done a lot of operators today. Saturday, Sunday, you have holiday. Please practice a lot.